Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we have the Triple Crown Series Round 2 DeChambeau by the man B Clay. Well, actually, the men. There's more than one. B Clay, Quest, and Kells, man. And the first track was absolutely awesome. Now, there was not a lot of jumps or anything like that. There was a lot of, 180 corners and stuff of that nature, but this track is much different. It is very rough still, like the first one, but the corners are more wide and you don't have as many sharp corners, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you have a lot more jumps on the track, and just overall the flow and the way this track rides compared to the first one, I definitely prefer this one. With that being said, this is going to be a fun race, man. Now, I looked at MyMXB, and on MyMXB it says the races are supposed to be tomorrow morning on July 25th. I could be wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure. I looked at it, but I thought that the races were supposed to be on the same night that the track came out. So if the races are tomorrow, I don't feel as bad for being late on the video. I should have had the video out this morning. I did not get to record it last night, so that sucks. But we are here now, so I do believe they are tomorrow. If my MXB is correct, then the races are tomorrow morning on July 25th, and I think they start at 9:30 a.m. So if you want to take part in it, definitely go check that out, man. I did it last week, and I actually qualified, which is insane. Now, it was only for AMs, I think, because I believe I did the 250 AM Pro or Pro AM class last week, and yeah, I actually qualified. Did terrible in the race. I got the whole shot the first race, and then led like the first 2 laps, and then just absolutely went downhill from there, man. It was all bad after that. I don't even think I finished the second race. So now I would be able to participate in this one, but I'm on night shift right now, and being that it is in the morning, I won't be able to. Even if it was tonight, I wouldn't have been able to, because I went and picked up a shift at work. But if you like, your replica tracks and, racing and all of that stuff, I would highly recommend you go pick this track up, man. The 3 of the guys that did this track did an absolutely phenomenal job, and if this is any indicator on how the rest of the TCS series is going to be, then you can pretty much bank on wanting every track that comes out for that series, man. So if it's going to be that way, which I think it will be, picking up the season pass might not be a bad idea. You know what I mean? It'll save you a couple bucks, and you'll just have the tracks right when they're dropped. So that's always a plus, man. Now, I was going to bring this up just for the simple fact that it is crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? But Ozzy Osbourne died, man. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. So rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. I got to say it, man. It was never really my type of music, but my mom and everybody listened to that music, so I know it pretty well. But Ozzy Osbourne is gone, and it's mind-blowing to me, man. I remember watching the Osbournes TV show when I was younger, bro, and that's how I really got to know Ozzy, so it's wild how life works out, man. But rest in peace to Ozzy, man. It's just crazy. So but yeah, with these tracks, bro, you're getting some really just high quality, amazing replica tracks, and they're part of a series. So it's similar to the American side of things with the outdoors season this year. So this one's just the Canadian version, but I really enjoy these tracks, and I'm curious about you guys. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about these tracks. Do you prefer last year's over this year so far, or how are you feeling about them, man? I really want to see more people sign up for the races on this one. I think last week there was like 100 signups or something like that. I thought there would be more than that. I really did, especially when you look at like the ARL side of things. Those do really, really good, and so do MXGP for the most part, you know what I'm saying? But this is created by B Clay, the height map, and so the track's gonna ride just like those tracks. So if you like those style of tracks like ARL and all of that, then you're really gonna enjoy the Triple Crown series, because they ride very similar. You know what I mean? So it'll keep you warmed up if you're racing ARL. It'll keep you in the zone and everything, and that can never be a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go check these tracks out, pick them up. Let me know what you think in the comments, like I said. Now, I do have kind of a call to action that I want to call to you guys. Anybody who, buys tracks or anything like that, if you enjoy free ride tracks or open maps where you can just go and hit crazy transfers or anything like that, man, go check out my guy SB Suki and pick up his tracks, man. He just had a new track called Friends of Fistlin drop, and that track is absolutely crazy, man. His free ride compounds are some of the best in the game. So definitely go check out SB Suki's free ride compounds. Pick them up. Let me know what you think of those, man. You'll definitely be doing a good friend of mine a big service. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say that. I feel like SB Suki's map kind of got slept on, and it shouldn't, especially if you enjoy free ride. If you enjoy free ride, you're going to love that track. So hit up Friends of Fistlin and check it out. At least go peep it on MX Bike Shop and let me know what you think of that track or that compound. Better yet, I really had an amazing time on it. Now, I didn't do a full-length video, but I had dropped a short and a TikTok on it. So speaking of which, if you have not followed me on TikTok or Instagram, go over and do so. I do try to post TikToks and shorts every day. It's the full-length videos that are getting hard to juggle, but I'm getting them out when I can. So bear with me, man. I'll eventually get this stuff figured out and get back to some kind of normalcy. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, I'm doing what I can. So yeah. Now, I'm also excited because we got races coming up on the American side of things tomorrow, and that's going to be an absolute blast to watch, man. My guy Jet coming out, and he's going to win. You know what I mean? But Hayden Deegan, I read, now this could be false, but I read on Racer X, and Quest said it was false. He said that Hayden Deegan said it was false. So I don't know. We'll see. But he said that if he clinches, or on Racer X, it said that if Hayden Deegan clinches the 250 championship, that he will ride a 450 at Budds Creek. And that would be absolutely mind-blowing, because to me, Hayden Deegan coming up to the 450 class reminds me of like Ricky Carmichael coming in with Jeremy McGrath, or Bubba Stewart coming in with Carmichael, and it's gonna be awesome to watch. I can't wait. So, but if you guys have not yet, man, like I said, go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day. I hope you guys enjoy the TCS series as much as I am, man. Peace.